Hi, my name is Samantha, and I'm here at the Ulrich Museum of Art. And today we're going to be doing some art looking and some art making. So we're going to be looking at an artwork, and then we're also going to be making an artwork that's kind of related to what we looked at. So let's get started. This artwork is by Hugh Bully, and it's called Lilies. So look closely at this artwork. I want you to look all over it. I want you to look high and down low. I want you to look at the whole thing. Now, so what objects can you find in this image? And it's called lilies. Do you see lilies? Do you know what lilies look like? Lilies are a type of flower. So do you see some flowers in this? And then what colors do you see? I think this artwork is really light. And I think the reason I think it's so light is, do you see any black lines anywhere in this image? I don't see any black lines. And normally when you see an artwork or you draw an artwork, right? So you always start with like a black crayon when you're drawing, right? I don't see any black outlines anywhere. I only see white lines. And I think all that white really lightens the whole artwork, makes the greens lighter, makes the blues lighter. It might even make the white flowers stand out more. But I don't know. I have to decide what you think.
All right, so today we are going to learn how to make a watercolor resist artwork. Kind of something like this. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a piece of watercolor paper, your watercolors, a paintbrush, and I like to use kind of a bigger one to get more of a spread of my paint. I'm going to need a white crayon, a cup of water, and some paper towels. So to start off, we're going to draw with our white crayon on our paper. It's going to be kind of hard to see because you're drawing white on white. So you want to kind of remember where you've drawn, and if you angle it a little bit, you might be able to see it. So I'm going to start off with maybe a flower. And the harder you push in the paper, the better it'll turn out. So you want to push kind of hard. So I drew a flower, and now I want to add a stem, so I'm kind of angling my paper to see where it's shiny, where I drew, so I can connect a stem. And put a little leaf. And then maybe I want to make some like grass, some like long grass. Kind of give it a landscape look. And then maybe I'll draw sun up here. Don't want to push so hard that your crayon breaks. Now, once you have that done, it's time for your watercolor. So you want to get your paintbrush wet and pick your color. Now I'm going to go with blue because I drew kind of a landscape, so maybe the background will be the sky. And if it's not coming out super well, just get your brush more wet and it'll show up more. And you see how my paintbrush is bigger, so it's covering more area faster. But you could use a little brush too if you want to be more precise. Now, and the reason this works, the watercolor resists, the color binds to the paper with the water. When you lay that crayon down, that's waxy. And so the water can't soak into the paper where the wax is. So that's why it's a resist. So now that I've kind of got my sky going, I might switch colors to like a green for the grass. Now I'm going to rinse off my brush really well to switch colors. I'm going to do yellow for the sun. And my watercolor is really light, but you could go over it a couple times to make it darker, or you could use a little bit less water and it would come out a little darker. But I just want a nice wash. Maybe to make my sun a little brighter, add a bit of red. And your lines aren't going to match up perfectly because you were drawing blind, basically. But that's okay. I'm going to go over the green a little bit more because I don't like how light that is. I'm going to make it a little darker. So instead of having a black outline for all of my drawing, I have a white outline this way. It kind of makes the artwork a little lighter, a little different feeling. Okay, I think that's about it.